Howdy folks, welcome back to the Shadow and Sun Show. Tonight we are going to be reviewing Shadows of Brimstone, Order of the Crimson Hand, and The Ancient One. We just got off the trail from a epic game. We played the heck out of this expansion. We just finished a couple hours ago. Boy, are we excited. We had a lot of fun with this one.
Yes, that is correct.
We spent all day on one mission. We did take a break in the middle to go swimming. That's why I'm a little red in the face here. But right off the bat, this is a great box set. It's not jam-packed with a lot of actual items. There are 12 of the miniatures. We got one here to show off to you guys. It has, of course, the obligatory manual with new rules and 4 great missions. We ran 2 of these missions. One of the missions we will never run.
We will run one day.
You really want to do captured?
If we lose to them once.
Yeah. See, that mission starts you out with all your gear having been taken from you, and I'm not fond of that. I didn't work that hard just to get waylaid. That
you
easy.
Get it back.
You can get it back. But let's go on to the contents of the box. There's one really nice boss room floor template, but that's already packed away. You get the book. You get a nice selection of cards. You get 12 of the Crimson Hand miniatures in 2 different poses. Little guy wants to talk about this.
Oh yeah, we're not very... Okay. It says...
Show it to him.
Okay.
And then read it off.
Okay. Well, I can't really read it from here, but...
It says gear.
Okay. I assume you're already able to read it, but your plus X health, where X is equal to your hero level. Very good, but not what we want to talk about. You also gain +1 combat for every X wound you currently have on you, rounding down, max +3. We are kind of confused, because it's a little bit overpowered. Because, for example, I have a character that has 4 combat hits.
So he gets 4 attacks a turn.
But if he takes any significant amount of damage, he gets 7 combat hits.
Which is very powerful. I don't think there's a monster in the game, even a brutal level, that has that many attacks. The X health, that's also pretty stellar considering his gunslinger is, I think, 6th level. That's a pretty substantial boost.
Yeah,
of health.
Again, there's also 2 of these.
Yeah, 2, and we found both of them.
Also, I don't understand what the rounding down is. How can you round down when all you're getting is whole numbers?
I'm not sure.
But just in case that's not what it does and it's something different.
If any of you guys have run into it, let us know what you think.
If it does something different and we don't know what it actually does.
Yeah. Otherwise, there's some other gear and I believe artifact cards in the set. We haven't found them all yet. There's some pretty nice stuff in there though. The encounter cards are great. The whole new card edition is always welcome, especially for our collection. The book, it's pretty standard. There's a couple of new rules. Tells you about the Crimson Hand, a lot of fluff material, a nice little painting section, as always. Who does the painting? Is it Jason? No, it's Jack. Great job. Your painting tips are always right on the money. Now let's get on to the big guy, shall we?
Yes, we made this one. He made it entirely a long time ago.
Yes, I painted this and assembled it probably close to 6 months, if not a year ago, more than a year ago, wasn't it? Yeah, it's been seen on other people's websites as well as our own. We've showed it off a couple of times, But
someone else's channel.
yeah, but tonight we actually fought him. Well, not only did we fight him, we fought him.
For over 2 hours.
So we fought him for over two hours in brutal mode. He had 160 health when we started the battle, and it raged on and on all afternoon. It was I'm not going to say it was the most difficult fight we've ever had. We had a lot of disposable gear, dynamite, powder kegs, scrolls, the whole bit. We threw everything we had at him, and he proceeded to roll awful dice. The poor guy, he really, he didn't stand much of a chance in the end. His die rolls were absolutely atrocious tonight.
The only good one was when he got.
He did like 15 points of damage to one of us.
It's true, but no, it was when. The only good one was when he. Summoned.
Oh yeah, he summoned a.
But even then, that wasn't that good.
Yeah, he got not great monsters, stranglers and void spiders. Yeah, no big challenge there for our posse. But this, you put these two together, these two sets, and you've got for a great story, a great expansion, a lot of things that really fit together. This was a lot of fun. We've been looking forward to this for a very long time. We finally got around to doing it, and I can't recommend it any higher, to be honest. He's probably my favorite monster, my favorite miniature in my collection, just about. And I'm a big H.P. Lovecraft fan, and I can tell the Hill brothers are as well. And this is just, I talked about it. I'll probably get another one and paint of the opposite colors, purple where he's green and green where he's purple. You want to talk about the actual Crimson Hand guys?
Yeah, you hold, I guess.
These guys they're pretty interesting. They're a little challenging when it comes to the gold border on their outfits. Other than that, and the rifle's a little thin on the detail, but I think all in all, it didn't turn out too bad. I'm not technically done with it. There's a couple of little things I want to do. Highlight the mask a little whiter and work a little on the rifles, but it's a pretty simple outfit. You get 12 of them. We had a little mishap with one of them, but other than that, now let's talk about the monsters themselves in the gameplay. The Crimson Hand actually have a couple of abilities that are pretty nasty. There seems to be a trend with a lot of the expansion monsters.
Yeah, they have one ability that just makes them a lot worse. Be it the Tron having pretty much infinite defense.
Yeah.
The point where you can never do damage to them.
Yeah.
To, no, I don't, we'll talk about them when we do our.
Well, didn't the Scavengers have something?
They had something, but it wasn't as
maybe
bad.
the Shikari or the Swarms, but there were a bunch of monsters.
The Swarms, they just had defense.
They just keep coming and coming and coming. Every time you blink, there's more of them to fight. But these guys have an ability that the more damage they take, the more damage they do. And we found that the best tactic when dealing with the Crimson Hand is have everybody target one guy and don't stop until he's down. Then go on to the next one. They also get an ability where they get extra health depending on the artifact that's in their possession. You draw a mine or other artifact and you assign it to them, and depending on its dollar value, for every $100 of value it is, they get an extra health each. And our first go around, we drew a card, a mine artifact that had a $600 value.
Yes, it was 6 or 7 actually.
Yeah, so their health just doubled from that, which if you don't take one guy out and he's got 9 points of damage, he's just going to be a monster. So if you single one out, finish him off, go on to the next, shouldn't have too much of a problem. Also, try to avoid them before you get to brutal level. All right?
Yeah.
That you know, we play a party that's between 5th and 6th level, and
I think they should learn what averages are.
yeah,
And so should Cheese of the Citadel.
Cheese of the Citadel. That's great. Yeah. When you go through your monster collection, try to hit the hardest one. Try to hit the hardest ones as early a level as you are possible. That way they're
But
not.
at the same time, don't just go into the first.
Yeah,
mission.
don't fight the void sorcerers at first level. You won't make it out alive. Same with these guys.
The
But,
Void Sorcerers,
yeah.
well, they don't really have anything to do with level though.
No.
So they're one of the ones that, I mean, yes, they go up during brutal.
Right.
Also, zombies, we're never fighting them ever again.
Not a
but-
brutal. Not a brutal.
Yeah.
We might take them on. We're about to start a new party, just to retire our old characters. They're getting up there in years, getting a little long in the tooth. So we will be retiring them after the next series of missions. Correct?
Yes.
Unless something happens, and then we're actually going to bring them out of retirement one last time. But that's a story for another time, folks. All in all, this is a great expansion. Both of them put together makes for a wonderful campaign. You get a good. You could actually get, I think, 6 missions if you use the Ancient Ones missions. I'm not even sure if he has missions though.
I'm not sure. I think he does though.
I think yeah.
Which we should have done, but
Yeah.
we were running out of time.
Yeah, this one game we played today took us what about
5 hours in total.
11, 12, 1, 5, 6, 7, about 6 hours to play this one last mission. It's the last mission in the book. It's called Feeding the Beast. How appropriate. Yeah, it took us 6
Well, we got
hours.
them all.
And we rescued all the
Imagine if we just weren't able to get one of them.
that would not have been fun. So there you have it, folks. I hope you guys give
Oh
these
my God.
expansions a look-see, try them out, play them, enjoy the miniatures, paint the heck out of them. Send us your comments. We'd love to hear from you guys, and see if you've already played through these missions or if you're thinking about it. If you have any other questions, we'd be happy to, throw our 2 cents back in the ring there for you, because this was a long time coming, and squawk. Hope you guys had as much fun as we did, and we will see you guys Thursday for a craft video. It'll be the very last one of July, and thanks for stopping by. Right?
Yes.
So, there you have it, folks. Have a great week, and we will see you soon. Good night.
That's about it. Oh, yeah. Good night. I'm gonna get on a go-kart or something.